everything. Are we back?
Brian, they were saying it was my navigation system that they were hearing.
Okay, but I see somebody trying to get in the box.
I did too. That was, I don't know how to say it politically correct, but that was, look like India.
Look at this. Look at
Is it
this.
lagging?
Hurry up, move. This thing here trying to creep up. Let's get him on here. And
Is
this
the camera on? Is the camera on Zoom? Because it's blurry. Okay, we can't hear you. Yeah, we can't hear. Can someone put in the chat? We can't hear.
What I'm saying is that is what we have to deal with, these creeps that are confirmed it on foot. They come up into this pool. He was actually coming up toward the car when Joe spotted him. When I turned around with the camera, as you see, he started making his way back towards the sidewalk. When they come into the car, it's because that phone they tracking, they think that it's attached to my son, which is young, right? And this is what I try to bring awareness to people that they out here. The pool is right here, and he's slithering over here by this pool area as well. You can't make it up. Somebody on here commented, what? Why not call the police? What you mean, why not call? We are explaining that over and over. They will not come. They don't consider it a high priority. Okay, so we go over this continually. There's another viewer here that came on. Her complex here in Dallas has a pool, and so you had two creeps that was out there slithering around where two young ones is at. She called the police. Hey, it took 9 hours for them to get to where they were at. So that tell you, they do not consider it a high priority like I was told by one of them. And that's it. Y'all seen the sheriff wasn't concerned yesterday. So this is what folk got to deal with. This place has I talked to the employees here at the park. Look, there you go. Slithering around again. My whole thing is I continue to bring this, look, there it is going up there. It was looking by the pool. See, my whole point is this is not made up. Okay? This is not made up. They brazen, they are bold. They know there is no park ranger presence. They know that there is no DPD. Now you see it, when I first showed you, he had slithered all the way around. They used the dog as a prop. We seen that at time, all the time. And knowing that those little ones are over that way, this is what it does. And it's just staring over there. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to bring awareness to. No, you got so far, because it's still early for them. Today, Friday, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 of them that's over there now, but today, Friday, they'll start getting there. The ones that I've definitely put on there and tell you, we already had talks. They are brazen, as y'all seen live. A lot of them. They already confirmed and stuff like that. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They still doing the same thing. Not one warrior in the world. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself.
Okay, so let me explain to Kath before you are escorted out of the room. Anyone that Brian approaches on camera after he has filmed their license plate is already confirmed by his PIs. Anyone that he approaches on camera, anyone that he interacts with, Any license plate that he puts on camera, ma'am, Brian has told us repeatedly over and over and over, they are already confirmed PDF files by his PI investigators that he pays. Okay, it's your first time here. Maybe kind of observe a little bit before just jumping in asking questions. We welcome you into the room. But Brian has stated these facts over and over. It's okay, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I've seen the comments come multiple times. So again, when Brian approaches the PDF file, they are already confirmed. The reason why he shows their license plates is because his private investigators have already done the back work and their homework, and they are confirmed.
I took one of.
We appreciate you being in here.
I put one on there today. I have popped up several times. You see, he disappeared altogether. He got all of them footage just disappeared. I'm gonna be checking that out too. But we check these things, y'all. When they come looking in the car, I always get pertinent information, those plates. If I get the face, if I could get make, model, and vehicle, and they continually, I don't just automatically, act on it. I wait. Once they come to other areas where I'm at, then I go from there. You see me now. You see getting on out of there, right? So my whole thing is that we don't just point fingers, but if they're tracking this phone, okay, and I'm in various areas, and that same individual continue to track that phone, now that becomes my focus. Okay, so we don't go out tracking them. They come to my car, tracking the phone. That app called Grindr has a virus in it that allows these creeps to continue to track nonstop. There's nothing. Once it's in the phone you can't do anything with. I will throw it away. Okay, because they can track you to precise locations, your home, anywhere you go. Put it like that. That's why it's important to check the little ones' phones on those game systems. Be aware of who they're talking to, because they're everywhere. Hey, this thing here, I'm trying to get to one place and I can't. Hold on, I'm just working with it right now. Look. Pay attention.
That's incredible.
Yep, pay attention. Here, move that right quick. Hold on. We all got props. To me, I think.
Hi, Don. Yes. As of today, Brian has had 9 PDF files arrested. Yes. Brian, have you considered posting those arrests on your page? Because we get that question a lot.
That is something that I'm going to upload eventually. The problem is all this stuff is this is touch and go to me. Everybody act like I know what to look for now and stuff like that. But all this stuff, I'm learning a lot of stuff as I'm going along. Okay, so I got everything uploaded, right? Eventually, I'm going to have another side of the live that whereas I'm posting them so everybody can see who they are.
Yes, that would be excellent.
Yeah, but like I say, I'm new at all this, y'all. I'm doing the best I could. I had no idea I'd be going this far. Here. Go ahead. Here. one that's Goldman is the one that one right there is one that we are checking into. All over north, you got a lot of young homeless boys over there. He claims to be he works as a parking lot security, and I'm not gonna get into the rest of it because it's part of what is going on as far as we're concerned. But he definitely he bear watching, and yeah, it's a lot that entails too. Somebody say he found his mugshot. He was charged with. He carries a firearm.
Wait, is that a question or a statement?
I don't know.
I found a mugshot. He charged with a fire. What is that? Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. Welcome into the room. Welcome in. Oh, there was a preceding question. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that.
He carries a firearm.
I'm sorry.
He's armed security. He carries a firearm. So that's the wrong
Unlawful.
Hey,
I'm trying to
look,
scroll up. I am trying to scroll up. Unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. Who are we talking about? Are you in the right room? I'm not. I don't know what this is, Brian, right now.
I know
Have you stopped to read this?
I know the name.
Who is a suspect? I mean, he's trying to find his son. Are you trying to give him information on a suspect? Like, what is the purpose? What are you doing? Are you giving him information on who has taken his son? Is that what we're doing?
That is right.
That's the person? Melvin Earl Goldman. Who is that, Brian?
Hold on. Let me clear something up. That name right there, that's a person of interest to me.
Okay.
Also, but hold on. We don't want them posting information that is not true. He does not have a record, okay, to be clear. He carries a firearm. He works for a security service. I know the owner of the security service as well. So in terms of saying you got a mugshot and all this other stuff, that is somebody else.
But how does that tie into your missing son? I'm confused.
That right there's a lot on the back end of somebody wants you to post and look at that. It was conversations that we was having.
Oh, okay. So it was posted. Okay.
So,
I was getting nervous for a minute, but this is on a post. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so I appreciate that, but we don't want to put that information like that out here that you haven't confirmed. I mean, that's obviously somebody else.
Dog, them cicadas sound like monsters.
I'm not going to keep on going back over this. All this has already been done. If y'all ask the same questions over
Good
and
morning,
over.
Goddess. It's okay, Miss Brenda. Don't worry about it. Brian has already said that name was already posted on his page. So it's no new news. No new news. No new news. Hi. Welcome in, Miss Moore. Welcome in.
What is that? What was they trying to say? Come on now.
What happened?
What is it? Calm on now. Are you trying to say come on now? I'm trying to understand what that means.
Brian, I think it's better that you continue to bring us your good content and continue to talk about.
Hey, thank you for the
I wouldn't give it any energy. If it's not the truth, don't give it energy.
what? I'm trying to figure out what they mean here. Can you see it?
I mean, Brian, if you've made this statement,
I don't know what it's pertaining to. That's what I'm saying. But welcome, chat.
earning it, so that it was not, or they worked. We wait
Yeah.
to hear some good content. Good morning, Goddess. We're waiting for you to
So
continue to
yeah,
bring us the content.
yeah,
And
we are.
my signal jacked up. You're focusing too much on something you said wasn't true.
Yeah, I'm not. Anyway,
Bless
welcome,
you.
chat. We are. Thank you. We are continuing to, observe and keep them uncomfortable while the little one's over here at the pool area. But I want everybody to, check your little one's phones. There's an app called Grindr, more specifically. That app has a virus that embeds deeply into the algorithm of the phone, and it tracks the location. You cannot stop it. I went through service after the investigators told me that to maybe be aware of the virus. The service provider said, get rid of it. They can't stop it. I took it to Geek Squad. Geek Squad confirmed that. And so what I'm telling you, check them phones. We had a viewer came on and said that.
Did you just say Geek Squad confirmed that you can't take the virus off the phone?
That is
Because
correct.
your wind is blowing hard. All right,
That,
chat. For those that didn't hear, Geek Squad is unable to do anything about that virus.
yep.
I
And
keep hearing people saying repeat.
yeah, Geek Squad can't do anything. The phone is no good. My service provider told me, because we were going, I asked, can I just take the SIM card out, put it up on another phone? And he said, no, the virus would be transferred and that phone would be infected too. So the best thing is that if it's on
Are
it,
you asking for the name of the virus? They're asking for the name of the virus.
I have no clue what it is. It's a malicious malware. I'm not, all this is new to me. I'm not a tech in that area. All I know is it's tracking the phone. So if it's on the phone, get rid of it. Simple as it
Is
gets.
there? Okay. And that's what we've been stressing. Yes.
If you pay attention to your surroundings, if you see guys, a lot of guys keep pulling up, looking, you want to have that phone checked if it belongs to one of your little ones, because they probably accidentally or some type of way, if it's on there, you're going to know it because you're going to be tracked. It tracks to precise locations, not approximate. It's coming directly where that phone is at. And that's what these PDF files, they do that. I have had,
Lioness, I don't know who you're addressing, but there was someone that said they couldn't hear. So don't tell me no one said repeat, Brian, we can hear you. I will mute you for this live. Don't disrespect me again.
hey, Molly, how you doing? Yeah, it tracks, but that virus gives it the capability to track wherever you are. Wherever you are, it continue to track. This is not, at this point, let me tell you, prior to, I used to wonder why all these guys pulling up on us, okay? I didn't know anything about the app or anything, right? And, so you don't put much stock into it. It was continually happening. And I'm like, it gotta be just a coincidence. Because they, look at this thing right here. Remember? This thing right here. That thing right here. So after the investigators went through that phone and told me about it being tracked, everything fell into place. Okay, I started paying more attention, and you know what? Lights was flashing. They put on hazards. Okay, if I pull in somewhere, here they come. We have put it to a test. I had a police officer over in Walmart, Webb Chapel Road, of Loop 12. Told him about it. He said, "Bring it here." When I took it to him, I said, "Well, you hold on to it." He did, and they were coming, directly to him, asking goofy questions. It was obvious who they were. Okay, a couple of them he confronted. All right, here at 7-Eleven in the location where I'm at, done the same thing. The owner say, "Well, bring it in here." I did. In the end, he said, "Get it out of here." Okay, so I have left it behind. Okay, to see whether or not anybody tracked me. Nobody tracked me. I brought it back with me. Okay, there they go, popping up, flashing lights. You understand? They'll cut you off in traffic, hit the brake because they're trying to look in the rearview mirror at a young one. They put their signal on. I guess look at this. You see, I'll put him on in a minute. It's getting to be kind of difficult for Joe to keep moving these. We got it way down, but again, this is real. I've shown you guys them coming to the car. I've confronted them. Okay, I've shown you that they come to other locations, other towns. Okay, so I can only do my part by trying to bring that awareness that this is real. Also monitor those game systems. Okay, Fortnite, Roblox, because these creeps are on them. So I strongly urge and suggest looking through your little one's phones, monitor who they interacting with on these game systems. But this thing right here is not by accident. You know, so my whole thing, I want to make sure that everybody knows. When I got ready to turn around, he put the phone in his pocket. All right? Don't have nobody in there. Don't have any little ones. But that's one that y'all have seen if y'all been with the live. You have seen them multiple times. Also, you have seen them in other areas. If I point my finger, that's what it is. Hey, welcome Arlington, Frisco, and I see Frisco up here as well. Go ahead, Ms. Moderator.
I got them. I see now. Hold on just a second. Welcome in. I see new faces coming in the room. Welcome in. I got you, Jordan.
So, Brian, I got a question. I do have a couple questions.
Okay, hold on just a second. Welcome to the box and allow the next person to load up. All right, welcome up to the box. Go ahead, Jordan.
So, I got a question. Why do we get blocked when we ask legit questions? Like, I'm serious about that. I ask legit questions and I keep getting blocked.
What's the question?
Well, you just blocked my other account, my burner account.
Block this one.
Right?
Moderator, get him out of here.
Nah, you a scammer, dude. Phoenix, you know he's a scammer.
Get him out of here.
Y'all, he is a scammer.
Gone. Hi, welcome to the box, Miss Pam.
Hi, I just want to know.
Hey, how you doing?
What's like exposing the pedophiles? Like, this is my first time looking at you, and you're on my new page.
You can't say that word. You have to say PDF files. Or just say PDF, because TikTok will take it down for saying that entire word.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's okay. You're fine. You're fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, go chase the medical fraud people, because Texas just got busted for $350 million in medical fraud from people, from the medical field, people billing government. So I want to see who those people are. So after you get through with this gig, jump into that gig.
Okay, so hold on, Pam. Brian is not a licensed investigator. Brian is the father.
A TikToker.
Well, he's the father of his son. He shared with us that his son came up missing in January of this year. He's
Oh,
22 years old and autistic. So this is something totally different than
okay.
Medicaid fraud and all of that. He's not a licensed private investigator. He's not that. So this isn't that
Wait a
type of
minute.
lie.
What's the scoop on the son?
Brian let us know that his son was taken out of his vehicle January of this year. He's 22 years old. He's autistic. If you want to see what his son looks like, you can visit his page. He has
I'll follow him.
a couple of pictures posted. He had a phone, and on that phone, Brian let us know that there is an app called Grindr, and that app has a virus on it, is what we were told. I don't use Grindr, so I wouldn't know. But from that point on, they have been tracking his son through that app.
Wow.
So, every day,
That sounds like a
all day,
story.
and as he's there.
I'm gonna
sorry,
follow
what?
this pig. I'm gonna follow Brian.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I'll post it on my
Okay, we
other page.
appreciate that.
Wait, there's 90 people in here. Everybody repost this live. Repost it and go
Okay,
down
we
to the bottom and
definitely
add
do
it to your
that.
story. Everybody repost. 91 people in here and join his team.
Sounds good.
Okay?
The person that came up in the box first, did you block them again,
For me?
Brian?
That's
Yes, the
what,
person that came up and said they were being blocked. Were they blocked?
yes, I blocked him again.
Okay. I guess he said that he asked a question. I don't know. Okay.
I don't know what the question was, but, you know, we try to keep up with everybody. This thing be scrolling
Bad
so
win.
fast. This thing be scrolling so fast. So when I asked him what was the question, okay, he went into something else, a whole nother episode. So I would
Well,
not.
he didn't actually get a. He didn't
I'm talking
answer
about
the question. I guess he was trying to.
he harping on why he was blocked.
He was blocked. Yeah, I mean, people are in here, and sometimes they don't know Brian. So I try to give them grace and give them a chance to answer the question before I block them, like you tell me to, because sometimes they can type and mistype a word, and I just don't want to lose supporters for you.
Well, people like
Um,
once I block them, they out of here.
I didn't kick you, sir. I did not kick you. I'm sorry. I didn't kick you. I had suggested about 5 times no answer. I don't know what the question is. Bonbon, you guys have got to be patient. If we miss the question the first time, just throw it back around again. Moderators that are in the chat, if you see a question that you see come up more than once, you can repost it in the chat so we'll be able to see it.
Somebody
So
said,
can you do that one more time, Bonbon? And I apologize if
somebody
the
said,
moderators that are down in the box in the chat, they're in and out because they're working.
Miss B say he was making.
He was making accusations about scamming. Who?
Scamming what? If
No,
somebody
who was
knows-
making it? Is it Bonbon or is it someone else?
I think she's talking about the dude that was just up there or something. Because when
Oh,
he
okay,
got,
okay, Miss Brenda. Okay, got it. Okay,
when he
got
got
it.
ready to get off.
Thank
He
you,
said
Miss Brenda.
scam or something like that.
Okay, thank you, Miss Brenda.
You hear me?
Yes, sir. I heard him talking about a page being blocked once he asked a question in the chat. So,
I have no idea who that is. I don't know these people. My biggest thing is that I'm on it for a very specific reason. I never
yes,
heard
you
of them.
are. Yes, you definitely are that.
Yeah, I don't know these people down here. You know what I'm saying?
Very
So
specific reason. Yep.
that is, they come on here, and when they come trying to infiltrate the line, they gotta have $0. I'm trying to work with this, me and Joe and y'all, and we touch. So I can, like I told you guys yesterday, I can expect anything at that point, but I can assure you, I don't know who that is, and don't really care if it's not about bringing awareness or about this search. You know what I'm saying? You out of here. I don't actually, to be quite honest, as far as listening to them, if you start off with rhetoric, I've probably been blocked by the time one of the moderators have, because I don't have time for it.
You said what about the moderators?
I say, if people come into this live on Lunacy, okay, I probably would have blocked them faster than the moderators could. I have zero tolerance. I'm trying to bring awareness. There is no room for any type of disrespect, okay? These folks don't know me from a can of paint, but they try to come in here and taint the live. It's not going to deter me from bringing that awareness. It's not going to deter me from my first priority, which is my search. You know what I mean? So it's a waste of time, but my block, I know how to block real well on there. I may not know everything about TikTok, but I definitely know how to block. Here. Welcome, everybody. Man, as you guys see, we are continually moving around here. Those two are still in that vehicle over here. Right here. Just know, you don't get what I'm saying. Take the what you all for me, power source, and let's see if we can move this over here. I'm gonna try to keep it with it. We gotta keep moving, y'all. When the wind slow down, he's still in that car. Okay. So we are back. Got it? I know it's hard.
Down.
Yep. So you just
Yeah, they do, Grandma. They mess it up for the real ones. You're absolutely right. They definitely mess it up for the real ones.
Okay. Now, I think we got a little bit of wind off of it. Man, we are constantly moving all around out here. Welcome, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As of this morning, they're talking about a heat wave, man. As of this morning, we have surpassed 2.6 million likes. We got people all over the world. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of you. My moderators, you already know. I appreciate you guys out here trying to keep this out here.
I felt like I got busted a few minutes ago. I put myself in timeout, Brian.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
I put myself in the corner, Brian. You said I blocked faster than the moderator ever could. I just put myself in a voluntary timeout.
Oh, no. I was just, no. My whole point when I said that.
Because I thought he was saying that I blocked him, and I was like, I ain't blocked nobody. Like, what the hell? Because I didn't recognize that page.
What I'm saying, I'm putting out in the chat that I have zero tolerance. That's what I was trying to say. But you guys are on point all the time. You see it before it even get here. You know what I mean? So you guys are the ones that have more knowledge about this type of stuff than I do, obviously. And you prevent that from getting up here trying to taint the live. But he's saying that.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm up here. Oh, hold on a second, Brian. Bonbon, so your question was, you can't answer or address the question, you may lose supporters. Well, that's not all the way true, Bonbon, because one of the reasons why I am up here is because I do recap a lot, And if I just finished recap of a 7-8 minute recap and someone comes in the room, then I'm not about to turn around and recap what Brian has had me to say in relation to what he's doing. So I'll wait maybe another 20-25 minutes and then I'll recap again. So it's not that the questions aren't being answered. It's just, to do it back to back to back to back to back to back. Brian would never be able to put his story out there on what he wants you to know. So that's why it's not, and I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you intentionally. It's just that I probably just finished doing the recap. That's all, Bonbon. That's all. Thank you, Grandma Rocks. We sure do.
Yeah, the water right there. Good. All right. Real good. Yeah. Oh, they get rolling now. Where was they at? Oh, I see. Hey, y'all, look. Somebody said, asked, where was the little ones at over here, Miss Moderator?
Who asked that question?
No. I'm saying just
Well,
one
we
of the.
can't put them on
We can't put them on it, but
those undesirables.
no. Somebody in chat was like, where are they at? When I had flashed the pool. Listen, I'm looking
Well,
at.
you can't put them on camera.
No, we know that. That's my thing. I don't put the little ones on camera. Well, it's
That's
about
my
100.
statement to the chat. Yeah, we can't do that.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's about 100 of them over here, and it's another part that they can't see way in the back. I'm looking way back there. There is a lot of them, and a lot of them coming from back there into the pool, right? So they are here, okay, but we just don't put them on the live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We got 117 in the room. Anybody want to come up and ask questions, feel free. And just keep it respectful. I see so. Oh, what's that out here? I see the names. Thank you. Yeah, it is, but that's what they do. The mentalities that they have never never cease to amaze me, man. You just can't make it up. And that's why we out here doing what we're doing. It is rough.
And I want to say this real quick too, Brian. I got a DM. I had two of my people that came in, followed because of me, that said that they were blocked and they don't understand why they were blocked. Am I able to unblock them? Because I know they didn't mean any harm. So they DM'd me, and I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If they're with you, unblock them.
Yeah. Okay, because they just DM'd me, and I'm just like, I don't know why he would block you. And I know that they aren't disrespectful people, so. Oh,
I'll be on here now. You know, I get to pushing like somebody fingers over me pushing them hearts.
Okay, well then I will definitely DM you and tell you. Well, you'll see who's unblocked. You know how to look and see that. So
who is that?
When I get a chance,
hold on, quit stalking my Tio.
Tio, that's Uncle. That's Uncle. He at lunch.
He out here.
He was with the National Geographic and had to. He just doing lunch.
Yeah.
What are you doing? He said he was with the National Geographic. Got to chase him out. No cell phone. I don't know what that means.
Sorry, buddy. But welcome, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, if your little ones have phones, go through those phones. If you see a app called Grinder, get rid of that phone. Game system, Roblox, Fortnite. Hey, find out who they interacting with. These PDF files pose as young ones, and they try to groom or lure. So be more vigilant with that. You know, it starts with becoming aware. That app tracks that phone no matter what. You cannot get rid of that. Can't get rid of being tracked. I mean, you just got to go through it. We had a couple of viewers came on. She said her son, one of them said her son had it on his phone. Get rid of it. Throw it away. Because they can track your precise location. Anybody else have any questions? Ms. Moderator in the box, come on up. Or if you want to throw it up here, we'll answer them as we see them. Hey, I'm just like
Do.
y'all. Yeah, I'm just like y'all. I can't keep up. Well, sometimes it's going real fast, so you're not being ignored. But we're trying to do the best we could. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what. No, ain't no sprinkler, but I don't know what it is. All I know is yesterday we were out here and something big fell out of the tree on Joe's back. You know, Joe had been rolling around the ground. He's dedicated, but we don't know what the noise is. But I keep looking around. If it was up to me, there wouldn't be any grass in Texas. There'd be cement. So I can see everything that's moving around. But I'm standing up on a cement slab up here right now. I am not taking chances. There's a lot of boulders back here behind me. Broke up. I mean, you can't make this up. And so I'm watching everything. Yeah, but y'all know about that type of stuff. I don't. Somebody said cicadas, harmless. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to try to stay up on this concrete slab. Okay, thanks. But still in all, I feel comfortable standing on this concrete slab because it got rough yesterday.
Yes, Yellow Rose, it's the sound of summer.
Hey, your friend, we on the same page. I'm looking at trees everywhere. Hey, good morning, Vanessa. I am looking at trees as I'm trying to watch them, see what's going on.
So my question with Wendy's berries and with Eliza, so you were able to get the phone taken care of and the room, correct?
No,
Based on what they sent? No.
no. Uh-uh. Because the room was 60 berries and we got 70 berries.
But the phone
75
bill.
berries.
The phone bill was the first thing, right?
Yeah, 60. And then we got the 25 berries. So it's 75 berries total. Somebody said, I am from Boston and thought snakes. No, everybody said it's not snakes, but I don't know. Joe, that be out here with me, he's looking around. So I'm following Jolie. You know, I don't be playing no games. If something don't look right, I'm out of here. Y'all see this phone flip over and everything else, I'm getting out the way. And if Joe move, I'm moving. We'll ask questions later. They are smaller than your hand. He had something big on his back. Some flew past my ear several times, sound like a Kawasaki. So I'm just on standby, ready to move. Okay. Thank you guys, because I was a little concerned. I'm looking around, and as I'm trying to answer everybody's question and read you guys' comments up here, I'm Joe over here on the side. Yesterday, Joe was on the ground, y'all. He was like, "Get it off me!" You know? So, oh no. Welcome to the chat. I know we got 14 in the room. I know we are from everywhere. We are worldwide. As of this morning, with 2.6 million likes. And Africa, God, yeah, I know that with the views, but we'll be updating that also. Well, behind me is where Old Creek obviously used to be. So there's a lot of big broke up slabs over here, all the way down through here. And I don't know what's down there, and I ain't trying to find out, you know. So I'm trying to, keep an eye, keep out. It's just, pizza. I saw a pizza string yesterday evening. Didn't know what it was, but I moved around. Y'all will be on here saying, "What a host go!" Y'all see me run across this so fast and gone. That, hey, I'm not taking the chance. And I know Texans are, you guys used to that. Y'all do what? Rattlesnake roundups, all that type of stuff. So my first sighting of a rattlesnake, I was sitting on a bucket, minding my business, okay? And next thing you know, room, Miss B. Next thing you know, here go a rattlesnake, okay? So, all right, I got to go. We don't do that. They out here acting like, it's nothing. They taking their time. They got an axe, cut his head off, and then somebody talking about they want the tail. Come on. Hey, good morning, UK. You guys, I take my hat off to you. And, hey, I ain't going to be able to do it. I am not going to be able to do it.
UK.
Somebody said they have eaten snake before. You might well join, what is his name? Andrew Zimmern, Exotic Foods. Oh, you couldn't have been sober.
Miss Brenda asked a question.
Yeah, I answered it about the hotel thing. Somebody said, where is it at? Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it when it comes to that. I did not know that the Mexican What is it? The Roadrunner is their state bird. I didn't know that either. Down there by throughout San Diego, Corpus Christi. Oh, that's new to me because where I come from, we don't see stuff like that. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I see everybody coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the live. We are out here posted up, the little ones over here getting their lessons, you know, on this windy Friday. Everybody said it's not, but I am not taking a chance. I am over here. I keep looking around. I don't know what's under all these big boulders out here. And if I see something that don't look right, y'all gonna be minus a host because I ain't gonna be out here. I'm gone. Y'all gonna see this little raggedy car sideways, no brakes, nothing, just gone. We got enough snakes slithering around in these vehicles out here. Somebody says it's a locust in the trees. Well, they need to cut these trees down. Somebody say it's a cicada. See that? Hey, chat. See, we going through too many things about what it is. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to find out. I don't know what it is. You guys evidently know better than I do, but I can't take no chance out here. Too loud. Yes, it is. That's what I'm talking about. What was that thing we saw? And remember what I told you? Hey, listen, I told you. Okay? No, you're not. What was that thing that you saw? What was the name of it with the little tail on the back of it? The other night? Like a cat.
Oh, yeah, bobcat.
So Joe had saw, he said it was a bobcat with a little short tail out here. Yeah. So, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Welcome, chat. If anybody have any question they want to ask, they want to go in the box or whatever, let Miss Moderator know and ask your questions. Until
Let me
then,
know.
yep, welcome, welcome, welcome. As I'm standing here trying to hold this tripod best I could. Grandma said, where are you from originally? I'm not going to put that on live for security reasons. Keep catching my plan on it. I am definitely here to see everything through to the end, that's for sure. Somebody said they seen a coyote in their neighborhood. That is crazy. Go over here in this park. There ain't no telling what's in here. Somebody asking to come up right quick.
Good morning, man.
Hey, good morning.
Hey man, I just want to appreciate what you're doing with, because they'll get dealt with in prison. I'll tell you that for a fact. I came from a rough lifestyle and I don't support any predators or any of that shit. So keep doing what you're doing, buddy. And I support you all the way through.
I really appreciate hearing that. And people like you is why I'm doing what I'm doing. You understand. Somebody has to do it. And that right there, you are my motivation. Definitely. We appreciate that. Figure out what we got going here. Alrighty, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are out here at the water park. We were asked to come here this morning again, to bring awareness and to our presence now. When the PDF files see us, they keep it moving instead of sitting here with binoculars or taking pictures and stuff like that. We have been exposing them as that happens. And hey, if anybody have any questions, feel free to come up in the box, ask your questions. We're running on inside the interstate. It's just crazy. What? Wild pigs? Oh no. I saw that on TV. We ain't gonna be able to do it. They are vicious.
Yeah, Yellow. When I used to work out in West Texas in the oil fields, we used to see wild boars. Our company trucks used to get torn up and everything else. Dealing with wild boars and wild pigs. It was crazy. That's what be like. I don't know if you heard of Snyder, Texas, Iran, Texas, Midland, Texas. Like, it was crazy with them. And it seems like they just, I don't know. Seems like they just have 5,000 kids. Yeah, that's right. Oh, hey, that's right.
That is crazy. Just imagine coming out of your house at night and wild pigs trying to attack. I ain't gonna be able to do it. That's just too much. It's enough already going on without all the wildlife like that. Give us just a little bit. Yeah, I'm good right there. Thank you. Hold on, you moved it. Okay, I'm good right there. I'm gonna check something out here. Welcome, chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Miss Moderator is in the box. And come on up. There's a lot of people on here, I would imagine, that have farm. Let me tell y'all what happened. So we coming through Missouri. So my son like, hey, there's I thought it was like what do you call them, llamas?
Yeah.
Whatever. So I'm gonna want to get some pictures. So as I'm standing out there, here it is that I'm gonna get these pictures. I got up to the fence and these things standing out here. One of them come on up and I was like, I'm finna get a close up. It looked friendly. And it spit some black stuff in my face and took off. And when he took off, he looked back like it looked like he was laughing at me. But it was a club or something, right? I was thrown off for the next 3 days. I don't know what it was, but I'd never do that again. But they were on a farm, on a back road construction, they're taking me off, And I'm like, oh no. So I'm telling you, all that type of stuff is bogus. I'm telling, man. Oh, man, yeah, I thought you would. I thought you would. I thought you would. I thought you would. My biggest thing was is that I thought you would. You know. He know. I thought he would get moving. I know who that is. Yeah, I thought he'd get moving. Let me see something. Right here. Trying to focus. Where you go? There it is. Hold on. Is he out that vehicle down here? That sun make it hard to steer across there now, huh? But I'm telling you guys that it's been an adventure. And then over in yeah, go ahead. Over in coming through like Arkansas got vultures. If they catch the giraffe. I don't know, you didn't throw me off with the giraffe.
He does the same thing. That was alright.
Everybody, welcome. Somebody said a loose giraffe. Come on now. Welcome everybody. We are definitely still posted up by request. And hey, they definitely see me. They see us out here. I'm watching them, and I'm watching these creeps. I'm watching everything. Y'all got me really like, okay, it's out here. Okay, hold that. I'm looking around. Grandparent, and teacher. Go get. I'm out here to get them. You know, I am out here. We are definitely out here. I appreciate that. We're gonna keep doing what we do. There's no deterrent. They need to be exposed for who they are, slithering around, and we're gonna keep bringing awareness. Hey, we out here. We invested. How you get them? Once they track the phone to the car, you know, it's a process. You start building. You start building from there. Places, times, you know, everything. It's a process behind the scenes. And hey, you're welcome. And so if I'm in a place that's restricted, remote, here you come from this park, tracking that phone to that location. Okay, now okay, we may say maybe it's a coincidence that you just happen to come there. No, they track it. So what I do, I keep up with every location, time, date. After 3 times, okay, because a lot of times I'm on restricted property. In remote areas, they shouldn't be there. I have authorization to be there. And you just keep building from there until you build a case where it's stalking, utilizing a electronic device steering from an app, which is that app Grindr, for certain gratifications. Okay, hey, that's illegal, and it goes in there. But it's a lot of work in the background. Again, I don't do this for a monetary gain. This is free. Going through what I am going through, this is something that I have to do. They got to be stopped. And if I know back then what I know now, I could have prevented this. So if you think about it, if people know about it, they can stop. They can stop it. You know? So John Walsh, when his son was kidnapped and unalive, he started America's Most Wanted. Okay? From there, it's like, okay, what could I do to bring awareness? How? And I thought about, I've heard a lot about people saying they go live on here. Yep. So I'm utilizing this platform to bring that awareness of these phones that the little ones have, these game systems. Today, we have over 2.4 million likes, a few 100,000, I believe. I don't know the actual count for the views or whatever, but we are worldwide. We got people on here from all over the world, okay? So spreading that awareness, we definitely have the reach. We have had multiple viewers come on in the box, share their experiences, which I commend them. They are strong, and we continue to bring that awareness. And like I say, it's making a difference. It's making a difference. Anybody have any questions? Ms. Moderator is on standby in this box. You can go ahead and jump on in
I'm
there.
here. I'm here. I'm sitting here closing out an inspection, but I'm listening and I'm watching.
Thank you, Ms. Moderator. So if you guys have questions, just go ahead and request up. She'll get you in the box and you can ask your questions. Let me see, we got 73 that's in the room. So, hey, thank you, Colin Quinn. There you go. There you go. There you go. Uh-huh. If any, it's not mandatory. Out here, investigators, food, fuel, stuff like that, with respect to folks request us to come to their community, stuff like that, expensive. Still, I'm not fully mobile. Miss Moderator has a mobile mechanic that will be arriving, I believe she said, after July 4th. So if anybody want to look for ways to assist, go to the bio. You'll see those ways. We greatly appreciate it. Again, you know, out here doing this, trust me, it's expensive. But
How many people are on your team, Brian, so they can put it in perspective? How many people are on your team that's helping you look for your son and tracking these PDF files?
As far as the investigators,
Yes, just your team, period. Dallas Predator Live. How many people that you're, taking care of, supporting, eating, those type of things?
well, we are up to like 6 now. 6, ain't it? Because the other ones, they normally are on the other side. But me right here, Joe is always with me because he watched my back. So
Wait, did you say there's other investigators on the other side of the park with you?
No.
I just heard you say other side. What does that mean?
I say, I have some other guys that go and they check, like say for example, the location I bought you guys in Fair Park. Typically,
Yes, sir.
they'll go there before me because people set traps. As you guys, I brought it to you live, the 2 propane tanks hooked up to electrical wire in the wall. I don't know. That was an area that I bring live to you guys. I showed you guys what it was. So in a preventative measure, I got guys that'll go to certain locations and check it out prior to us getting there for safety reasons. We have another 3 individuals that are working diligently. They go to other towns but their streams are a little bit different. They're a little bit on the vigilante side, okay? But as a unit, we all try to keep in contact with one another. You know what I mean? And that way we cover more ground in that way. So the way I operate is different. So
I
at
think
this,
it would be really cool if we could do like an on-screen interview with their side of it. They don't have to be on camera, but just hearing them talk. He said about 6, Miss Brenda, but just to be able to hear them talk behind the camera on their experiences and what they've seen would actually be pretty cool.
you
That
know
would
what?
be
I'm gonna try
really,
to
really
make that.
fly.
I'm gonna try to make that possible. I don't think it'll be an issue with that.
That would be
You know,
amazing because they don't have to be on camera. Just hearing them talk about their day to day and their processes and how they start. We know that what got you into this was the loss of your son being taken. So what motivates them? Like that would be, some good, question statements that they could answer. Like we know your son, somebody asked for a recap, your son being abducted 6 months ago was your why. Like them being able to say what their why is would just really, I know that it would go far.
yeah, I'm gonna touch base with them. I don't think that would be an issue. You got me thinking now. That would be pretty interesting because,
Hmm.
because they do things totally different. And I'm like, okay. My investigators were saying, in fact, their method, it borderline getting them in trouble. Okay, because they can get aggressive. They are just
Are
out there.
these guys, are they licensed? Are you the only one that's not licensed? Are they licensed to do what they do? Well, if they're PIs, they have to be licensed though. That was a stupid question for me to ask.
Well,
As a
they are
PI,
not.
do you have to be licensed? Um,
Well, my private investigators are also police officers, so that's a difference. With them, they are just individuals like I am. I don't know what motivated them to start what they're doing, but they are vigilante. Okay, and so therefore they're out there. I'm talking about they're out there rocking and rolling. I mean, if it's being like aggressive, they are okay. So it is to me. I got to keep it within the law. That's why I work diligently with my investigators to make sure I'm within the bounds of the law.
And I think
Because
that would be with the and they're gonna come in the room. Now I'm on the move, but in a good way. But I think that with the naysayers that tend to come in and out of the room, and that's it to be expected. That's par for the course.
yes,
It's
that's
not
what.
anything bad when they come in, but to have uh the proof that you have, these PIs that are assisting you,
Well,
that you are
I
coming
want to
out of your
correct you.
pocket.
Okay, but I want to correct you on something. I'm
Okay.
not out here. I'm not out here to prove anything to anybody. Okay, nobody. I wouldn't put not 1 ounce of energy into proving anything. Okay, I'm out
Well,
here
the
to
only
make
reason
sure.
why I stated that is
Please
because whenever
let me
that
speak.
troll was that
But
came up
let
yesterday
me,
with
no,
that
no, 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 no,
bullshit.
no, no, no. But I understand that. But let me speak though. If people come into this room, number one, if you want to be susceptible to the awareness I'm trying to bring, hey, that's what I'm here for, and I'm gonna continue to do it. Now, people that are reluctant in any fashion or nay this or not, hey, that's within your own volition to hey, roll with it. Okay, but at the same time, it's not gonna deter me from what I'm doing.
But it's
Okay.
not about deterring you, Brian. I think you're taking it the wrong way and getting defensive. All I was saying was, we're going to have the bullshit naysayers that come in. That's par for the course. They come in my live, I get trolled too. They come in other people's live. I mean, anytime you're live, anytime you're doing something good, you're going to have the trolls. All I'm saying is for the people that have been in here day in and day out, that have constantly supported you, consistently supported you, I was just saying to do something to buffer your live thrive even more if you having the investigators in here and they're talking about their why behind the scenes. I just think that is just so attractive, and it's something that's just so amazing. It is not about the proof. Just like the same thing you're telling me now is the same thing I told you yesterday when the young lady came in saying that you were scamming, and it was her cousin's method of payment, when that was your entire niece, but you went out of the way to prove to everyone that that was your niece. So that's all I'm saying. So you went out of your way yesterday to prove that. So I'm just saying, it would be interesting, and it would show everybody exactly what you're doing. You're coming out of your pocket to buy people food, buy people water. These guys don't have to do what they're doing. They're police officers. They don't have to do what they're doing for you, but they choose to do it because of relationship. So I'm just saying, it just gives us another twist. It gives us another additive. It gives you more fuel. That's all I'm saying, Brian. Nothing I'm ever saying is to harm you. It's only to help you. And sometimes you get real defensive when certain things are said, and I'm not here to harm you. I'm just trying to help expedite the awareness and add some nitrous to it, to make it, really take off. So that's it. That's all. I'll mute.
Again, chat, when I started this, I had no idea that it will be what it is today. I'm on here bringing the word of God. So I don't go out of my way to do anything with respect to it's an ongoing investigation with my investigators. I will not compromise that, period. Now, bringing the awareness, letting people know, hey, this is what I went through. I don't want you to go through it. This is what the root of it, where it started. We're going to deal with that. We're going to bring that awareness also with the game systems. Okay, some things I am able to answer, some things I am not. That just won't happen because it may compromise, the investigation that we have going. Respect that, okay? Because that here, I'm not gonna entertain it. Going forward, my life is for you guys to get understand. This is real. We got a lot of these PDF files out here doing what they're doing. Some of them may be walking next to you down the sidewalk, pulling up to you next to a light, grocery stores, they're everywhere. Doesn't matter about race, doesn't matter about a color, doesn't matter about an occupation. I've had several fired from various places. I know a lot of people they like, okay, I'm interested. I need more information. I need this. I get that. I go over a lot of things behind the scene here, outside of me being alive, and I ask pertinent questions. Okay, well, I'm on live. What if this happened? What if this happened? What if this happened? Okay, I cannot jeopardize anything that would prevent me from being able to get the answers to what my son is. So just respect that. Okay, I understand you want to know. Once we can locate them, and we can cover everything. Okay, this is what was going on, and this is what I couldn't talk about. Occasionally, you guys, some of y'all already know they'll be in the room, just monitoring things. Behind the scenes, I receive multiple threats. It's a lot that goes on that I don't bring to the live. Okay, so to be safe, a lot of stuff is not going to be discussed and may not make sense to you guys. Okay, and I understand and respect that, but you have to understand my position. Okay, so we're going to continue to bring this thing right here. This is not by accident. No reason for them to be here, and there it is. They are weirdos. Weirdos. Anything I'm telling you, anything I'm trying to do, there it is. But yeah, safety first, no matter what. That's right. A lot of stuff, like I say, and Miss Moderator, I'm not like getting down on you. But I need these folks. I understand where he at. Ask him. Look at he back, y'all. There he is creeping. There he is creeping again. A lot of
Slithering and sliding and slithering.
yep, there it is again. And the little ones are in this thing over here, grouped up. You cannot make this up. And this is what my frustration is, because this thing right here, this is like his sixth time, and he's a convicted PDF. You know, and telling you, I'm only human. You know, so if it was, say for example, vigilante, we wouldn't be having this. You know, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But again, as things, it's a lot of questions, y'all, that I want to know. I haven't gotten those questions answered yet. So I can understand and appreciate, hey, this, we want to know this, we want to know this. And that's where people fall between, okay, well, maybe this isn't true. Okay, well, it's not for you to decipher, because at the end of the day, it is my situation. You know, I understand your position, but understand what a ongoing investigation means. Okay, if you put everything out here on a live stream, okay, there we go. You know, we ain't compromise everything, so it don't work like that, unfortunately. And if I was a professional in that capacity, I wouldn't need them. So I'm not. I'm going by what they tell me. Okay, hey, so maybe at a later date, we will cover those things. But at this point, unfortunately, I cannot put that on the live stream. What's the question?
Grandma, if you want to come up in the box, request up to ask your question.
What I do know, something happened. Something happened. Something happened. I'm telling y'all that something happened. Every day, y'all don't know what all goes through my mind. Something happened.
Hey,
Yes.
Brian, you know, TikTok is a big platform, and if we could get your son's face out there and the story about him missing, maybe we could help find him.
You say TikTok?
Yeah.
He's on multiple social medias.
I would get him on TikTok
He
because we
is on
can share.
TikTok.
He is. Will you
Yes.
send me his video so I can share him? Do you have his picture and stuff?
Miss Moderator, can you direct her where to find it at?
I sure can.
Thank you.
What's his name?
Just go to the page and check that out.
Okay, I will. Well, I appreciate what you're doing. I'm just
Yeah, I
thinking of
appreciate
ways
that.
to help you.
Hey, I
And
really appreciate it.
one thing
We
that
do.
Phoenix was talking about is I follow a guy on here that he's a private investigator. I mean, like he's licensed and stuff. And it would definitely help you if you had something behind you showing, hey, this is what we're doing. We're not scamming people, because we all know what you're doing. But you know,
I have my private investigators are police officers as well.
oh really?
Absolutely.
It would be cool if we could get all of them together so that we can show that you're for real. Because you know you're
Well,
going to get trolls, man. You know
well,
you're going to get them. And trolls are diabolical. They can take you down.
well, you know what? They're not going to stop anything here. Like I said, I started at the bottom of trying to put this word out here, and I'm gonna keep doing it. So that right there, there's no deterrent.
You
Yes,
keep
there's.
going.
Yep,
You keep
that's
doing what you're doing.
exactly. God is good all the time.
All
You know,
right.
somebody out there gonna be listening, and
That's
it's gonna
right.
have
That's
somebody.
right.
All right,
Yes.
Phoenix, will you send me that?
I will. I absolutely will, Grandma. Thank you for being a big supporter in the room in spirit. I watch you encouraging others in the room. Thank you so much. We appreciate
Okay.
you.
Well, I love you, girl. I'll talk to you
I love you
soon.
too, Grandma. See you soon. Bye-bye.
You know, for the record of those that feel that way, Like I said, I'm not compensated for anything I'm doing. But if they feel that way, get out my room. Get out,
But you
go.
can't tell them. But Brian, don't get upset. What she's
I'm
saying is the
not upset.
exact
I'm
same
not
thing I
upset.
was saying.
What I'm
You're
doing
gonna
is
have the trolls. The
okay.
trolls
I'm
that
just
this is what they do for sports. So we're not gonna let
okay.
them rain
A
on
lot
us.
of
We're not
what
gonna let that
what
happen.
a whole lot of people come on here. They want to be TikTok celebrities. They want to be whatever. What I got so many of them now sending me stuff talking about being a content creator. Somebody talking about a show. None of that is an interest to me. Okay, none of that is an interest to me. I could care less about any of that. That's not why I'm on here. That's not why I started this. So
Well, we know
because
it started
hold on.
because of your son. We do know that, Brian. Don't get upset, please.
Well,
It's
no, what I'm
okay.
saying is that it's real simple. Regardless, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, bringing awareness.
Keep bringing awareness in
That's
reference
it.
to your son.
That's
Period. It's about your son.
yep. Well,
And
we,
it's just I think she was just, I'll send her what she's requesting to
somebody
get
said
it out.
we gotta be. No.
Who said
We're
question
not
we
gonna
gotta
be.
beat Brian?
Hey, we're not gonna be vigilante. I'll call the other team for that.
Yeah, who we gotta beat up? They on that same type of time that I'm on. That's absolutely
Oh no, I understand
that's
that, but I'm
absolutely
not talking. Hold on, Grandma misinterpreted on Miss Moderator.
you are trying to help grandma. Grandma, I got you. You've been in the room from the beginning. I saw you from day one when I became a moderator. I know you don't mean any harm. You don't have to worry about being blocked, grandma. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You're all right. You're
What
all
was I
right.
saying?
Oh, Brian, the meal prep young lady is in the room. She's saying please call her. She's been DMing you so she could bring you guys some food. She said please call. She's been DMing you her number.
Okay, I
I got
appreciate
you.
that.
I got you. I got you. Did you get her DM? Because I know she was trying to get in contact with you yesterday. You
Oh,
gotta eat.
hold on. No, I gotta remember her. I didn't see anything on there about food.
Well, she's food. I mean, her name is, I remember the name
Give me
because it
that.
was so unique.
Hey,
Demerte
no,
Kid.
hand me that over here. Hey, give me 1 second, Miss Moderator. Monet, I can. I gotta write it down. So I'm writing it down, and I will definitely give her a call.
Well, she's in your DM, so
Oh,
you
okay,
don't have to write it down. Just click in your DM.
that'll work. Yep, I really appreciate it. Somebody asked me about Fox 4. The thing about Fox 4, I send emails, I don't get a response from Fox 4.
Oh, that reminds me. When you said Fox 4, I had a DM from Jen from Texas. She said that she was blocked and she was the one that was trying to put you in contact with Fox 4 because she has a relative that works there that's interested in picking up your story. But she says she got blocked. I'm glad you mentioned Fox 4 because I had forgotten about that DM.
Okay.
Do you want me to check the block list, unblock her, or do you want to handle it?
I deal with it because if it's blocked, I want to see what that message was that was said.
She said that she had a relative that she sent a screenshot of it, stating that she had a relative that worked for Fox 4 and she shared your story of your missing son and they were very interested in interviewing you about the story. So then she said right after that she got blocked. So I told her that I couldn't unblock her without your permission and I had to let you know.
Well, unblock.
So
Well, if some
thank you for
people,
mentioning Fox 4 because that
some
reminded me.
people if they get blocked, some of them, it may best be me that have blocked them. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that I be trying to block, like the other day you had that thing happen to you. So Don't take it personal, but the ones that I blocked, most of them know why they got blocked. So I wasn't aware, but I did recall seeing one of her messages saying DM her in here.
Just check. I did see her that she was blocked, but she definitely did send a screenshot as well to what she had texted, and then she got blocked right after. So I'm not touching it, but I told her I would let you know. But I think that's amazing that she has a news reporter that's interested in interviewing you concerning this. So
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm going to check it out when I end the chat. Because they definitely are not responding to emails. You good, Joe?
you know how it is when it comes to red tape. Sometimes you always have to have someone behind it, because it's the same thing with this job. I have a lot of elderlies I deal with, and they say they try to call and ask questions when it comes to different things and housing. And I'll stand right there in their living room and make the call and get it answered on the first ring and stand there and let them handle their business while I'm in their living room. So sometimes favor just shows up, Brian, when you least expect it. So I look at it as favor. I've got some people I can make phone calls to, and I'm grateful for it, where I don't have to go through the red tape. So it could be one of those things, and God's smiling down on you. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure.
Let
Because
me
you've
answer
been
this.
boots on the ground for a minute.
Let me answer this here. Now, first of all, out 6 PIs is not 6 PIs. It's others that's involved in like as a team. Why can't you
Wait, what?
6 PIs be money for? What it say? Why can't you just
Why?
stay?
I'm at a red light right now. What does it say? Why can't you stay with one of your 6 PIs when you can't get money for a room? I live in Southwest Fort Worth, and I'm a peer support specialist for individuals with AUD and SUD. I will keep an eye out. That's amazing, Cammie Dale. That's amazing. So this question says, why can't you stay with one of your 6 PIs or one of your, when you can't get a room? Is that a question you want to answer?
It sounds dumb to me. These are my PIs, okay, which is 3 that are police officers with families and stuff like that. If every PI allowed an individual that they are working for to come into their homes, you understand? Come on now, make it make sense. Come on. Another thing is that the other individuals, they are vigilante, okay? So, no. Real simple, but if say for example, a detective working on a case for a victim, and that victim needs some sort of help, is that victim gonna go to the detective's house and stay there? Make it make sense. All right, welcome chat. Again, we are out here. You are actually live streaming with Exposing Dallas Predators Live. Let's talk about that phone that's in question. I mean, the app that's in question, which is Grindr, has a very notorious virus or malware that embeds deeply into the algorithm of the phone. And once that happens, that phone can be tracked to its precise location. Ain't no stopping it. Take the SIM card out. Whatever you do, it's not going to stop it. So go through the little one's phone and make sure. We had a viewer. We'll look at him. There you go. I knew you'd be coming. We had a viewer that her son had it on his phone. And somebody say that app is for everybody. That is actually a gay app. Okay. So that wasn't true. But at the same time is that you want to make sure it's not on there. If you find that on there on your little phone, get rid of that entire phone, because they're going to keep tracking it everywhere it's at, to your home and everywhere else. So you want to get it as far away from it as you can. Game systems, Roblox, what is the other, Fortnite? A gamer was on the stream. He said it's more than that. I'm unaware of that because, you know, I don't really know anything about these game systems, but be rest assured these creeps are posing as young adults and little ones to groom, to blur. So you want to know who they're interacting with. We have many on the stream that has happened to. They caught it, you know. So yeah, make sure you go through it. Go through that phone. Be the parent first. If your little one get mad, hey, just mad. So you are safeguarding them, and that's what this is about. Yeah, he back. He saw me. He was hesitating, and he went on around and off camera, right here, where this pool is at. He backed in. Oh, way on the other side, Joe was looking at him, and that's what we're paying attention to. I see some people walking over toward that way, and it's very active where he has backed into, so they're not going to, he ain't gonna be able to sit there. That's where almost where the entrance is, that you know he can't come up here. Somebody asking, who is he? Is it confirmed PDF? Where he's at, oh no, he gone now. I couldn't show you guys over that way anyway because we don't put the little ones on live stream. Who is that over here? I walked out to check on my little ones and saw him on it. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Okay, I'm parking now. I walked to check out on my little ones and saw him on his piece. What do you mean? Good morning. Hey, Nikki. Came off it. Wait, let me scroll up. What am I missing? Persuaded him for a virtual. Who is he? Brian confronted him one day. Oh, okay. All right. Sometimes you got to scroll up to put it in perspective because I was about to exercise my right. Good morning, beautiful Nikki.
Yep. Yep.
There's a message from one of your mods that someone sent. Lauren Priestable wants to interview you, also direct reporter for Fox 4. Send her your number in DM. Oh, okay. So she sent that to you too. Okay. I didn't want to put the name out there. I just wanted to say that she had got somebody in contact at Fox 4. But yeah. Did you hear, Brian?
Yes, I did. We were
from
looking
your
at something.
other mod?
Okay, I appreciate that. I'll check it out. Yes, I appreciate that. I'm looking at something here. what we got? What am I missing here? Welcome, chat.
You
Hey,
hadn't
if
missed
anybody,
anything too much yet, Miss Brenda. He's just stationing up. Um he's just stationing up. We finally were able to break into Fox 4 News. So there is a reporter that's waiting to interview him, which is amazing news, Miss Brenda. You've been a big supporter, big prayer warrior. So I think you're pretty much caught up. We had a few trolls to come through. And that's about it. Par for the course. That's about it.
yep.
But at least we've got a breakthrough and a backdoor into the news network that's been shunning him and ignoring his pleas. So I would be willing to raise hell and ask them why they ignored him so long for 6 months. That pisses me off. I wish I could be there.
That's what
I'd
I'm talking
probably
about.
end up on the news going to jail, though.
If that is a fact, maybe some of the moderators should be there as well. Okay, you have seen things unfolding, and you know what I'm saying. And the whole thing is that maybe there are some other questions that I would miss that you guys would pick up on. You know,
Yeah, my biggest question to them would be, why did they ignore you after you reached out to them to plead for help in reference to your son being taken? Like, why does it take someone having a relative that works for the station to get the attention? Like, that's insane to me. So I will definitely I'd be willing to be there to ask all those damn questions, because that pisses me off.
and hold on here. So we got some of them come out and look. We got some of the little ones coming out and look what's on the move. You can't make it up.
Yeah.
Big bro.
Okay, Brian, because we've been getting a lot of trolls, I just put in the name Lauren Priesable, and she is indeed a Fox 4 News anchor. So it's real. That's not makeup. It is real. I'm looking at her picture right now.
Okay.
Yeah, she is a Fox 4 head news anchor on at 11 a.m. So yeah, she's real. It's real. That's a name.
Well, we need to address that. But did you see the PDF in the red truck had the audacity to stop? Okay, the little ones was coming out. He stopped. You know, he know we here, but he ain't got on up out here. But you can't make it up. They be brazen and bold. Brazen and bold. I'm telling you. Another thing that I don't really touch on is the fact I went through a lot in the beginning, which forced me to, start civil litigation. You guys I haven't put it out there and I can't at this point, but I'm just saying, I went through a lot, y'all. You know, it is crazy. The stuff I went through, you wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it, but I can't put it out there at this point.
But you're not able to do the interview with the news reporter?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just
Oh,
adding on to the fact that outside of everything else, I was forced to have to move towards filing lawsuits. It was a lot of stuff that they did.
well, that's definitely something that, yes, put that on the news. Put that on the news. Oh, Queen is requesting up, Brian, your other mod, and I don't see her because I guess she's private.
Where's she at? Go ahead and request up. Have her to request up, and I'll get her in the box.
Y'all are saying that she's trying to request up, but she's not there. He doesn't see her. Nikki, I don't see her. Miss Brenda, we don't see her.
She's in the box.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Hey, I missed y'all yesterday. I just started a new job, and I just got about a quick second.
Congratulations.
Yep, congrats.
Yes, I've been needing this. I just had a quick second to jump on, and I heard something about a news reporter.
Yeah, they were telling me that they were finally able to find somebody relative that is a news reporter. They want to interview me now. So what I said is that would be great. It would be even better if I take some of my moderators with me, because with so much going on.
Please, that's why I came on. Please let me know. Even though I just started this new job, if you let me know ahead, I will request to be off.
Well, yeah, I will. And I appreciate that, because that right there helped me go over things that I may miss. You know what I'm saying? And you guys have been following the live, you know? So, yeah,
Yes.
my moderators that want to go.
Yes, and let Miss Phoenix know ahead of time, because she'll have to get to Dallas, but you need her as a speaker. She has the vocabulary and everything.
Oh,
Yes,
not
I
all the
can be there
time.
to
Don't put
support and
that on
clap.
me. Don't put that on my jacket. Not all the time.
I think Ms. Moderator already knows
I
she's
can be
going.
there to clap and pat you on your back.
I think Ms. Moderator, hey, she
Yeah,
already knew
but
she was going.
Brian, if you get in contact with them and they're willing to do it, please let me know, because I will come out.
I sure
But
will.
I'm gonna have to drop down and get off. I'll try to jump back on whenever I can.
Okay, but yeah, you
Okay,
can go as
Queen.
well. Yeah, thank you. Ms. Moderator, you already knew
All
you
right,
going.
bye
I
bye.
don't know what you thought.
Oh, Lord. You going to have me fighting them people.
No, you
Because I'll
know.
be the one talking about what you mean and how is it that this man had to wait all these days to put in a police report on a missing child. And y'all sitting up here in y'all homes and everything else. Oh, yeah. I give them the business.
Put it in. Put it
You
in.
travel to Dallas too? Okay. Oh, hey, we'll get together. We'll get together.
Yep. You know, I really appreciate all you guys, and that'll be awesome. I'm definitely going to touch bases with them, because what happened to me is wrong, wrong, wrong. I'm telling you, I went through it. Just trust me. They took me through some things that you just
and
can't
and
make.
and and if you and Brian, if you want me to reach out to Jen and tell Jen that I can be the head or just a contact, a method of contact, I
Yeah,
will definitely talk to Lauren and tell Lauren what's going on with you, where you're at, what you're doing, how long your son's been missing, and she could possibly, I'm pretty sure she will come and meet you at the park. I don't have a problem giving them the story based on everything that you shared. Why is he stopping? Based on everything you shared with us, because this life was started in reference to your missing son. So I don't have a problem speaking. I've been on the news many a time in reference to my business. So I know how to speak and what to say, what not to say. I can definitely do that.
okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what it is. That's it's crazy. It is crazy. Yep, it is crazy. This is not Bachman Park here. We already addressed Bachman Park. At Bachman now they have park rangers. They have DPD come through running plates, and they have cameras. They have cameras that the police consider in their vehicles and monitor the park. So yeah, it's geared up now. Yeah, it was. When we started out over there, when I started out over there, well, you couldn't make it up because it was really running rapid over there. We have no clue how soon because I have to make contact with them first. You know, the thing is, once I get him back safe, I'm still going to be out here exposing. Uh, I'm still going to be doing the same thing, exposing these creeps for who they are. Um, that is a part of me now. Um, hey, sometimes your life is restructured for reasons, and God know what He's doing. So it's like nobody was doing what I'm doing here, not to this, not this way. And so what happens is that now exposing Dallas Predators is going to be multiple state names, exposing them in multiple states. It'll go from there. Um, and that's because somebody got to stop them. We had a young man got out here earlier, as y'all heard. They had a restaurant. He had his little sisters with him, and one of these creeps was there. No matter what that young man said, and trying to stay within the law, the creep was still there, being a nuisance, being creepy as they are. They slither around everywhere. You know what? I haven't thought about that. How far you can? I haven't thought about that. I didn't know that we'll reach. I didn't know we'll reach as far as we do now. My thing is, I started this to bring awareness and while I'm out searching stuff like that, because they were following the vehicle, and it was like, okay, since you're following, excuse me, here it is. So going through that, I thought about John Walsh when his little one was kidnapped and unalive, started America's Most Wanted. Hey, this is my way of bringing that awareness. And so now I'm going to keep doing it. We were in Dallas. We were in Texas. The borderlines, that's where we were at, stuff like that. It's so many names. I'm not really familiar, but I can tell you, I know where that 7-Eleven was at. But I got into an issue with like the jurisdictions and all that. Everybody kept pushing jurisdictions and stuff like that. I went through a thing that I can't get into all of it. I went through a thing with these agencies because all the time that they were wasting, was critical. So the way they handled things was crazy. The way they treated me, unacceptable. Yes, ma'am. I'm out here for that. I was told some things that did not make sense to me. Did not make sense. And those things right there is going to cost them. That's going to cost them. That is an issue. So we're addressing all those things. I'm not going to put that out there because of the investigation at this point. I was told not to get into that. Hey, what was that, Miss? What you got going on? This moderator got something going on over there.
I'm here. I'm losing signal. I'm getting on an elevator.
Okay, go ahead. We out here. Welcome, chat. We, as of this morning, at 2.6 million likes. I don't know. Joe over here, we've been trying to keep up.
Hang in with.
You're going in and out. But we have reached worldwide. We have people in the room from all over UK, Philippines, Australia, England. It was a Guam. We got folks, hey, Dublin, Ireland. Hey, what's going on? We got people from all over the world.
Can you hear me now? I'm off of the elevator. Can you hear me?
Yep. Why don't you go ahead and have them say?
Can you hear me? I'm off of the elevator.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, Ms. Moderator.
Okay, I just got off the elevator. I lost the signal.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay, look, I just seen somebody in the room. He way from Dublin, Ireland. Should we have everybody put up where they're from?
Let's put it in the chat. You know the drill. Where are we checking in from?
That's what I'm,
Let's see where we're
that,
at.
you should be the news anchor woman.
You ought to
Say,
hear me when I'm really focused on Louisiana. I see you, Sioux Falls.
we got
I see you, Chino Hills. That's a first. New Jersey, Guam is a first. Wichita Falls, Texas. Guam is definitely a first. California, we see you. Alabama. Thank you, Nikki. Fort Worth, Texas. Hey, Keller, Fort Worth, Texas.
Africa. That's the first Paris. Welcome, welcome. Wow. Now that is amazing.
Did I see Africa? I see Africa. Good morning. Let me see. Is this Frederick? Okay, I'm here to conduct your reinspection. Let me mute real quick, chat.
Alrighty. Somebody say I love Louisiana. That's what I'm talking about. We up in Maine, way up there. What's going on, Maine? Welcome. Welcome to the chat. See, we all over, y'all. Hey, we got a text in Cajun. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm telling y'all, Alabama, we reaching out, y'all. I'm telling you, we are definitely bringing the awareness. Wave at y'all. I'm telling you, we are family here. We're family. We got Connecticut. Hello, Connecticut. Ireland and Africa. Oh, wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, that's what I'm talking about. We are out here, y'all. You know, and bringing that awareness, just like I didn't know, you guys, you know now, you can check the little ones' phones and game systems, and in a preventative measures, make sure that don't happen to your little ones. You know what I mean? Continue to pass that word to others. Where we at? We at Derby, UK. Welcome. Wow. Again, we are everywhere. Awareness to PDF files that are on the little ones' phones and infiltrate the game systems to lure the little ones out or groom. Yep, we are everywhere, y'all. We are out here. We worldwide. We bring awareness continually. I don't receive any compensation for this. My reward is saving the vision of my little. I see you, Vivian. I see you came on up in there. We're looking at vehicles over here just off screen. Oh, we have what we have is the PDFs files that are convicted, and they slither around the parks, in school areas and stuff like that. We were asked to come up here. We have been up here several times now because they sit in vehicles, take pictures of the little ones in the pool right next to where we are off screen. I don't put the little ones on our street, okay? But it's a process to confirm that they are actually convicted PDF files and stuff like that. It's a process in the background that takes place. So if you hear me submit something, that's what it is. Okay, so just be paying attention to detail. You will see several, if you have been following the live, you'll see the same ones repeatedly. They are brazen, bold. Was that yesterday we had the county up here? The sheriff, we cannot get anybody to do anything. You know, I talked to, as I was live, talked to a deputy that was up here. They don't have interest. I was told by another officer that it's not a high priority. unlike Bobby Park over on World Chapel Road and Loop 12, I was over there. As of today, they got cameras. They have DPD coming through running plates. They have also, hold on, who is that? We got park rangers there. So it made a difference. It made a difference. So that's what we're trying to get established, bring that awareness. We had folk come on here. One of them son had that app that's in Russian called Grindr on their on his phone. So coming up behind me over here, I want to make sure that everybody, when we are doing this here, you pay attention to people, wherever you at, walking down the streets. You may be walking down the street. You may be in a grocery store, for example. Walmart, very notorious place. So us bringing awareness, you understand, is to put these people under jails. They should not be allowed in parks. They don't supposed to be in parks. They don't supposed to be within 1,000. Hold on. Hey. They shouldn't be within 1,000 foot of a school. But since that presence of law enforcement is not here and they don't care, that allows them to keep doing what they're doing. So to me, the question becomes, are you a part of it? Keep in mind, it doesn't make a difference about what color, age, or occupation. Okay, I've had several terminated since I started this that were actually in company vehicles. So we're going to continue to bring that awareness. Okay, my intent towards them is to make sure they're out of jail. They don't have to get terminated if you're utilizing a company vehicle for that. Anybody want to come up in the box? Feel free. We are worldwide. Again, we have over 2.6 million likes. You know, that says a lot. Wait a minute, we got a DPD coming through right now, y'all. And that's all he's going to do is come through and you won't see him again. So there's no word to say. It takes us to monitor the activity of what our little ones are doing on those phones. I'm telling you, it's important to know who they're interacting with on those game systems, because that.
All right, Miss Moderator is back. I have to jump on the elevator, so I'm going to mute until I get off of it.
Okay, so look, we just had a DPD come through, and all he did is roll through here.
Because I have to hold my breath.
Yeah, they better. I mean, come on, be the parent first. Some of the little ones get mad if you want to go through their phone. Okay, get mad. It is your responsibility to protect them. You know, I think Ms. Moderator brought it up about being in a room, being in a house. They're not safe in there because that through by these electronic devices, phone and game system, there they go in your house. You know, so you got to be more vigilant. I like to say that we are seeing little ones with phones. You know, they know more about a phone than I do. No, it's like we got to set a standard. There you go. It'll go away. It'll go away. Yep, it'll go away. So you are being a parent. You know, you be the friend or last. Be the parent first. Nope. But they do. They have access. You'd be surprised The little ones, I'm telling you, you got some little geniuses with those phones and game systems. But to a creep, okay? Oh, he made a second trip up here. I'm sorry, chat. I be getting the blue.
Brian, I was just on the elevator that smelled like a honey pot. What they call the outdoor toilets, whatever they call that thing. Oh my gosh, it was horrible.
Porta potty.
Porta potty, yeah, them things. I had to hold my breath. I couldn't talk to you or the chat. Woo.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad. I had to literally walk across grass to get the smell. I'm wearing my Ice Cube specials, my black, white, and red high top leather Converse, and I had to step in that mess. Where we at? I saw all the places. Once I got in the unit, I saw Africa in the house. I saw that. I saw a question that was asked that said it got missed. Can you rotate it back through so I could see it? Yes, that is absolutely true, Miss Sweet. Those type of people that Brian are showing us, those are people that were violated, and now they return it by doing that to others. It's definitely a cycle. Just like you have people that do unsavory things, or they grew up in an environment where they saw unsavory things happening, and they grow up and they repeat it because that's what they've seen. Miss Brenda, you said there's a question concerning Grindr. Do they want to come up, Miss Brenda? Thank you for being my eyes in the chat while I'm mobile. What was the question? Do they want to come up? I'm looking for it concerning Grindr. Okay, Miss Brenda. We really appreciate what you're doing, brother. Can we get that question back up, Miss Brenda? I'm looking. Glad you stopped the cycle. It stopped with you. I was by your grandfather from 5 to 12. Oh my God. God bless your heart. God bless your soul. We're all survivors in one way or another. We don't have to necessarily put on people what was put on us. And there's a better way I want to say it. I'm just kind of like absorbing what you just text, and my heart hurts for you. We definitely don't have to visit that type of pain on someone else. Waiting for the question to come through, Miss Brenda. Do I need to scroll? That's right, Kath. 3 and 5 year old. There's no way a phone or an iPad should be babysitting our children, but unfortunately these phones have become babysitters. too many times, even if I'm in the doctor's office and a child starts, getting restless, their children, they're going to get restless. The first thing I see a mom do is say, here, and give them the phone. I think I spoke before how much I can't stand Miss Rachel. And I swear, I don't care who likes it. I don't care who doesn't. When I tell you guys, I swear with everything in me, I feel like Miss Rachel is a plant in that deviant environment, or that deviant type island stuff. Because every home I go into, just about 6 at least out of a week, all I hear is that lady's voice, and I see these kids laying in front of an iPad and they're watching Miss Rachel. But meanwhile, while you're watching your kids watch Miss Rachel, these deviants are inside and getting to these children. It's just something about that lady. From the moment I heard her voice, it disturbed my soul. And that's unnatural for me, because my kids are grown. They're adults. They're 38 and 24, respectfully. So for that to disturb and disrupt my spirit, I know there's something about that damn lady. I can't take it. It's like to get them in front of that device so the powers that be can allow these just scroll right up in there, and as kids are curious. When Miss Rachel goes out, everybody's gonna get up that act. One thing about it, you don't have to teach them to do wrong, but you damn for sure have to teach them to do right. None of us were taught to do wrong, but we were always taught to do right. We would go out there and we would invent shit to get in. I mean, we would just do stuff, right? So, for me, I'm telling y'all that Miss Rachel, and I'm probably they might be looking and take all my pages, but I'm telling you, that woman in my spirit, I feel like it's a plant to get our kids, grandbabies, nieces, nephews in front of these apps and just get to them. Because I've said over and over again, I think I passed up where I was going. I say over and over again, as much money as Apple makes, you can't tell me while you're rolling out an Apple 14, 15, 35, 22 plus, you cannot tell me that while you're rolling that out, that you can't roll out a phone and advertise it with safeguards in place for our kids. Why can't you roll out a phone and that says this is already, this comes with the ability, before you hand these kids the phone to your kids, your loved ones, your nieces, your nephews for Christmas and birthdays, you can go into this phone and activate these safeguards to protect our kids from wandering off into the black web. But why won't Apple do that? But they're making multi-millions of dollars. I'll wait for y'all to tell me that, because that pisses me off. I can. Well, I didn't see the question. Let me scroll back. What are you supposed to do when they are in a doctor's office and won't listen and won't sit still? Amber, you're asking me what to do? Either you have a flip-flop, a chancla in your purse, and you show it to them and tell them to sit their behind down and be still, or you pick them up, put them in your lap, and you talk to them. That's what you do. So you're trying to tell me that the answer is to give them a cell phone? That ain't the answer. I didn't even have to do any of that with my kids. With my kids, all I had to do was look at them, and they knew. They knew what it was. My kids were well-mannered in the house, so when they went outside of the house, they carried themselves the same way. Period. You're saying let's not threaten kids with violence. Yeah, you about to get up out of here, because you one of them dumbass ones. You probably one of them people he looking at. All right, because I didn't say beat your kids. I didn't say that. I did not do any of that. I grew up with none of that. I had to sit still. I mean, I don't understand why that sounded crazy. Chat, did I say something out of pocket?
Hold on, but
Did I?
okay, so when I was growing up, you got your butt tore up in the neighborhood. When you got home, you got your butt tore up, and you had a better understanding in life today. That's the problem. We removed remove that, and that now you got the police killing your kids because the laws say, oh, it's child abuse. No,
No, it's
you see
not.
what I'm saying? So
Because
my
here's the thing. You love your kids. So whatever way you choose to chastise your kids is whatever works in your home. Okay? Because here's the thing I used to tell my kids. If I pop you, if I have to resort to put a popping on your butt, it's because I love you. And I'd rather pop you out of love than to have a bullet between the eyes out of somebody that don't give a damn about you. Okay? So at the end of the day, if she want to whisper parent and soft parent, let her silly ass do that. Because I guarantee you she's probably one of them parents that's getting slapped in the face every time she pop her kid and tell her kid no. That's the type of parent she coming across as. She that type of parent that when she tells that kid to go clean their room, they tell her no. She that type of parent when she put a plate of spaghetti on the table and tell them to eat, they tell her they don't want that. That ain't how we grew up, and we turned out just fine. I'm a 70s baby, okay? I survived just fine. Asset to society and everything else. Sitting here chilling with y'all. I ain't trying to hear that foolishness. Yeah, come on, Quinn. Come on, my oldest still talks to me now about, Mama, you remember when? And I'm like, nah, I don't remember that. Talking about, Mama, you was crazy. And we laugh and we talk about it. I have great daughters. I have amazing daughters. I was a mom 2 times at the age of 19. My 24-year-old and my 38-year-old, they don't even have kids because I instilled in them. You don't want to start like Mama started. That's a hard road to hoe by yourself. And guess what? Broke the generational curse, broke the cycle, and my babies are just fine. Come on, Tammy. We have some fun stories, baby. We have some fun stories. I have some stories about me sneaking out the house. You know, I was in foster care one time. Because I never knew my, real mother or father or whatever. And my one foster home, they didn't want books. They called the books the devil. You don't bring them books in the house. That's the devil. Any library book was the devil. So you know what I used to do, y'all? Tammy. I used to walk down the side of the house before I got to the front door. I used to throw them library books over the fence, go to the front door, go in the bedroom, open the window because it was a sliding window, jump out the window, get my books off the other side of the fence, throw them back through the window, and climb back in the window. That's the kind of shit I did. Like I used to do some stuff, and I kind of laughed at myself today about some of the stuff we got away with. But our stuff was like harmless fun. It wasn't the stuff that these babies are exposed to today, and the things that they have to look out for and we have to look out for too. Because at the end of the day, when we weren't at home in our bed with the pillows making it look like it's us, we were out in the streets having all kind of fun and didn't have to worry about the PDF files pulling up. Now your kids can be at home and you think they safe, but them PDF files is in the bedroom laying in the bed with them because they in the app. Now, if y'all know, Mesquite police is strict, so if he said it was fine for me to, I don't know, you can't let them run wild because, baby, discipline and abuse are different. That's right. It's a difference between discipline and abuse. That's right. Come on. They know not to play mama crazy. You have to breed what you need, period. That's right. Oh, Miss Sweetie, I done just took that. I done stole that from you. You got to breed what you need. That's right. Respect. That's enough for any well-behaved child. The thing is, those who have discernment get it. That's right. Let's see. There was a question that I missed. So glad we got her out the room. Her outfit is a red flag with that headband. It's all it's all an outfit plot, a chunkla. That's right, Tish. I learned that. What are you doing back there? Watch out now. I'm scrolling to get to your question. Request up if I can't get to if I ask how a child can have a grinder when you. Oh, Brian, the question is, how can a child have grinder when you have to use ID to verify age? That's a good question that we haven't had.
You know, that Grinder app does not require a identification. It just requires them to put in an age. Okay?
Really?
Yeah. There's no,
Well,
you
I'm
don't,
not gonna download it to find out.
well, no. You don't need them a physical, like take a picture of it and put it, none of that. Okay? So whatever age they put in there, as long as it's over 18, okay? Like the date of birth and all that, they got an app. Okay? So you don't need physical identification, no.
I hope you're still in the room and you heard the answer.
You say you definitely have your ID in there. I don't know what you got going on.
Oh, you have to have the ID in there? You do? Okay.
Huh?
No.
He said,
I was just reading a comment. They
he
were
said,
saying that they had to have the ID.
he said, I definitely have my ID in the app. Well, I'm
Okay.
telling you, I don't know what he has going on. It doesn't require an ID. All it requires is them to put in a date of birth that registers over 18. That's it. I don't know what
So you don't have to put in a birth date or a year, just a first and last name. That's it.
they can put in any name they want. They can put in the date of birth, any date of birth, as long as it, you know what I'm saying, is over 18. You follow what I'm saying? So, say for example, a lot of them on there, you know, they're not going to put their real names on something. You know what I mean? And then they just put in the date of birth, and when it calculates, as long as it's over 18, okay, they on that app. They don't have to take a physical picture of an ID in order to get on that app.
Okay. Oh, let me mute.
But, but again, I want to do a recap. I would like for somebody to pin that up there. What was that? I don't understand that question.
Are you saying explain why you don't need the ID? And what are you trying to pin, Brian?
Put up there that what I do totally free. You know, if they want to go to that bayou, they could. But I do this just to bring awareness. My reward is being able to save one little one. But I want to make sure we make it noteworthy. I do this free. You know,
If
but
you say you do it free, then there's no need to tell them to go to the bio.
well, no. What I'm saying is that on the flip side of it, like you explained earlier, if they want to go to the bayou, because it is expensive out here doing what I'm doing, but it's not. I don't want people to feel that because they come to the live that they have to go to the bio because they came to the live. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Yeah.
And then how far away were you from the donations the 2 donations you got this morning? How far away are you from having the amount you need for the room? How much
Well,
more?
you know, that is today's a weekend. Remember, on the weekends it's 79. So hey, we already got 75 berries. Eliza and I have so many people on my mind. I can't tell you one name, but we had already said thanks. So, are you getting that wind on there?
I am.
That's why I keep muting my mic so that it's not so much wind in here.
It is windy.
Yeah.
I muted so I can eat my baby Ruth, because you know, Brian, the chat be calling me out when they hear me munching and stuff. Like, I'll never forget him for calling me out about my little pretzels yesterday. I looked over, my baby Ruth was melting. I said, let me eat it real quick and go on mute before they call me out. I don't know why they called this moderator out for trying to get a little snack in.
You know, I think I started that because I said, oh, we kept saying your name. Well, Miss Moderator, I said, I bet you she back there just crunching on them pretzels.
Yeah, I think that's your fault, Brian. I think you started that mess. Now I feel guilty every time I try to snack on something real quick. Because chat be paying attention. Chat ain't missing. When I tell you this chat we got in here and the same people we have in the room, they know when something is like going sideways. When I get too quiet too long. So I finished my Baby Ruth now. I finished it. I'm about to step into this next inspection, but I'm right here. I'm just reading the notes on what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I bought everybody.
Just be snitching on the girl. Just snitching on Miss Moderator.
I ain't mean to do it like that. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out what we got going on right here with these hazard lights and pulled right here where we at with the hazards. Typically, that's a sign from that app. As you see, he's blocking the roadway. Can't make it up.
How close are you to them? Are they right there in front of you?
Yes. Yes. I just got it zoomed like that.
Is that a female in there?
Huh?
Is that a female in there?
I don't know. We trying to figure out what
I
they
can't
got.
see the tinted windows.
Well, we trying to figure out what. See, they blocking the road right there.
Oh, okay, they probably trying to load GPS. Maybe.
No, that's a dude.
That was a dude.
Yeah, that's a dude. And
Okay.
there it is, turning back around. You know, that's what they do. And now it's leaving.
Okay.
You put this camera on them, they getting on out the way. They don't like that. They do not like that. But somebody paying attention out there, huh? It'd be the same.
And is.
It'd be basically the same tired PDF creeps. Last night, I was concerned about the phone going down, but me, look, y'all, I'm telling you, Joe was on the move. Because the same ones is following Joe going this way, going that way. I'm like, you just can't make it up. I know you don't get on out of this. But we out here, and we going to continue to do what we do. As you see, they move around. They can't get too comfortable.
Is Unit 7 back that way?
Say it again?
No, I'm walking. I was asking someone for directions.
Oh, okay. Let me get over this way.
He looked right at it and didn't even tell me that was the unit. People.
Yeah, I'm seeing you. Y'all catching things, and I'm right here. And y'all catching more than I am. You good? Joe, let's go. You good? I've been trying not to have you bending down too much, putting them on there because they're heavy. Okay, I'm going to cover this. You got to be careful. You keep moving. I'm going to cover this for a minute. Let the little ones go past, and then I'll go ahead.
Hi, Alvin. Yes. Good day. How are you?
Welcome, chat. We are still out here exposing Dallas Predators live. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm trying to hold on to this thing. It's hot. I think I need to go jump in that pool over there myself. Um, if anybody have any questions, feel free to ask. Occasionally I'll mute because of the wind, but I'm watching everything. So let me know if you have any questions. And if you want to come up in the box, feel free to request up, ask your questions, and we'll get them answered for you. They come through here, and I'm telling you, that's all they do. We had a DPD come through, and he made one circle, and we ain't seen her no more. He took off. I see you. Thank you for, yeah, it's difficult at times, but like I say, I'm invested, and I couldn't think of doing anything differently. I'm going to continue to expose him, and that is noteworthy to say that my reward comes from being able to at least save one. Is that him in that truck? Here he comes, y'all. Here he comes. Well, there he goes. Up, flying too. They see this camera out here, boy. They don't want no part of this camera. They know our presence are here. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're doing the best we could. I know we're working with equipment. Think about this. I didn't think that I'd be doing this, so it's kind of hard. Yep, telling you, that's what they do. That's what they do. Look, can't make it up. Look, that creep is right there. Y'all, you can't make this up. Y'all already know what it is. Can't make it up. They see me. They want to park up here and be able to take pictures and binoculars. I wish I could. I definitely wish I could. I'm trying to tell you, flatten every one of them. The one, the pickup truck that you see is a PDF, regular. They don't supposed to be in here. They are very comfortable. They're here every day, all day. And yeah, they don't supposed to be within 1,000 feet of a school or a park. But they are here. What is this right here? I don't know what they got going on. Oh yeah, they see me. I was asked to come up here this morning. We have been up here through by one of the viewers on live. She came over originally and told me, hey, we got one up there taking pictures, one up there with binoculars. And we started coming up, posted up here, and you should see them. I've interacted when they are confirmed, you know, and continue to do what they're doing. I've confronted some of them and stuff like that, you know. So they know me. And amongst their little messed up community, quite naturally, they telling one another probably, there he is, you know. So they can't get comfortable. Having said that, is that this morning we had someone that wanted us to come up here, and Joe and I, we didn't hesitate. Here we are. We got the little ones that's in the pool next to where we are. We do not put them on live, okay? We don't put the little ones on here. I mean, for very, very obvious reasons. But at the same time, they see us up here. As I look next to, like, my left here, that's immediately the pool. And so they see us out here. And they know to keep going. They know to keep going. watch out now. Hey, thank you. Watch out, look now. I interacted with deputies yesterday. I interact with law enforcement continue. They don't consider it a high priority. I'm not security. I'm just a guy that I'm out here looking for my son, and I'm just exposing these creeps as they track his phone to the car. Hey, thank you. Like I say, originally starting out, I didn't know I'd be doing this, but it's evidently this is my calling to start bringing this awareness. Somebody has to, and that's exactly why I am doing what I'm doing. You guys are welcome. Yeah, that's what they think until it happens to them. That is what I'm talking about right there, because they definitely don't care. Y'all heard the interaction when I was talking to the deputy. Not a care in the world. They'll keep, say for example, they'll keep pushing jurisdiction. You know, who in the hell is this? Huh? I'm gonna find out in a minute who this is. So as we continue, it's one of them things. Hey, get up and see who this is here. As we continue, we still have a lot of these issues. One of the things is, chat, is that most people take it for granted. You know, it's up to us to be able to get that word out, share that awareness, and that's what it's about with us out here. If we don't share that awareness, you know, we failed. I didn't know these things. When I found out, I'm bringing it to you guys, and we can say one of them that definitely is worthwhile. I mean, we're doing our job to make sure we keep them safe. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reposition this. They may be armed. That is true. They may be armed, and well, we have over 2.4 million likes. We are worldwide. We got viewers on here. Yeah, we are worldwide. I don't do it for monetary reasons. I do it to spread awareness to what these guys are doing out here. Hold this for a minute. Are you aware? Can I explain what I'm doing?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So
pee, dude. What? And now I gotta get my chair, dude. You gotta go pee.
Hold on here, bro. Do what you gotta do, but don't be on the line with it. Honest. Hold on, I gotta do a. Oh. Okay, so all right, I had to. I'm back, chat. I had to turn the live around. I had a family, just got her, and she was asking, she see us out here. She wanted to know what was going on. I explained it. She's now watching now, and she had little ones with her that I could not put on here. So I had Joe to turn. Yeah, I had Joe to turn the camera around, but she it's like, wait a minute, you know. One of the things is that somebody had asked, do we interact with parents and let them know? Absolutely. But the thing is that most of the time when they had the little ones, stuff like that, which man? No, she didn't take a picture. She was just wondering what was going on. Somebody said it's the man. She was just taking the kids to the pool, and she had seen us out here before. So she was like, hey, what you guys got going? I explained it to her, and then she was like, okay. No, she didn't take a picture, but she had her camera trying to put the information to see the body. So that on here. And thank you guys. Again, if y'all have any questions, where did Miss Moderator go to? Welcome, chat. Anybody have any questions, feel free to ask. Try to put an answer. I'm trying to figure out, I got to get this stand. Yes, she said that. She definitely said she feel better, and she definitely on point now. A lot of times, you know, like the parents work, stuff like that, they get off early or something like that, they bring the kids, they are unaware. She's getting ready to also spread that amongst them inside too. And she was like, yeah, people wonder, but she was unaware. She was like, oh my God. So now she can view the live, you know what I mean? But hey, families should be able to come to a park, you know, you work, you bring the kids out, you relax, without having somebody sitting there taking pictures and you have with binoculars and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so Joe is out here. Joe helps me out. I used to have a lot of them come up behind me, which is a definitely safety thing. You gotta have somebody to, you know, kind of look around. And Joe is from this community, and so he decided that he wanted to get on board, you know, watch my back. So I know. Yep, I know. If I do that, it's like taking something for one thing, you know, and you can't accomplish the other. I am unable to do that at this point, so I'm good. But I get what you're saying. I really appreciate it though. But if I take one thing, take something from it, then I'm messed up for the other. I know. I'm telling you, I lost a lot of weight, y'all. This is crazy. That stuff is dangerous. I know it, because it be messing me up. But I gotta keep trying to do what I'm doing, and I just gotta, you know. The more and more I learn about it, though, the better I'll be. Yep. You gotta still, all that, you gotta have resources for. So me and Joe, we be out here, we make the sacrifice to try to bring that awareness And you know, that's what we do. As a matter of fact, yeah, something trying to hold this thing. Yep, I know. Yeah, I know that. Believe me, I know that. At this point, having the luxury to be able to do the stuff that I need to do, I gotta try to, I guess, keep up with the other stuff. Man, this is crazy. It's just crazy. We're here. I'm trying to. What is that? No, because all the stuff I got going is expensive. With respect, private investigators. You know what I'm saying? Like fuel. It's a lot of other things that I had to keep going in order to accomplish the goal, which is to find out where you have and stuff like that. So, you know, like I said, I do this for free. Whereas my reward is if we can save at least one little one. So, hey, bring me one of them things, Jordan. So, you know, if my moderators is not mandatory, nobody go to the bio, but if my moderator be mentioning that, and with me, a lot of times I look at the people in the room, people start taking off. So, you know, my whole thing is nobody's obligated to do anything. It's your own choice. We appreciate it. At the same time, we have a couple people that already stepped to the plate and say, hey, you know, I want to help in that way. I appreciate that. You know, we have another goal to try to accomplish. Okay, hold on. I think, can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? On the end, you see he back? He is back on the end over there. Oh, look who's coming in here. Look. Oh, look at this. So, my biggest thing is that as you will see the same ones. The same ones. The same ones. They really active now. You see the same ones. You can't make it up. What about right here? He creeping through. Look at him creeping through in that silver truck. Y'all already know what it is. If anybody have any questions, feel free to ask. It is hot out here. Let me raise this up. Okay, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, Joe and I are getting beat up by the heat. You cannot make it up again. Getting beat down by the heat. So, chat, if anybody out here want to go to, if you believe in the live, hey, if you want to look for ways to assist, please go to the bio, check it out. You can look for ways to help and go from there. My energy from starting to drop off. I don't know, over here seemed hotter than where I was. And let me cover this right quick. Let them go. Who? Yeah, that's the only way, unfortunately, at this point. And you see the heat waves coming off the ground over here? No wonder. If y'all don't hear from me and Joe, we're gonna be laying down out here. You can see the heat waves on here. Man, like we're in a desert. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But we're gonna try to keep doing what we're doing as we watch that one on that end right there. In a minute, I may have to have Joe go and make his presence known as well as mine. You know what I'm saying? There you go. No idea. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, thank you guys. Man. Oh no. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll just go. We're watching him over here. Well, there's the other one over here. Let's see what he got going. Man, he's under that tree over there, posted up. Man, this is something else. It'd be okay if it was cool area. Obviously not. But so yeah, that's a whole lot of little ones, man. We got an entourage of little ones going through. Y'all, they be having a ball over here. I'm looking around. Yeah, I am trying to see. Okay. Welcome, chat. Anybody have any questions? Any event that anybody have any question, they want to go to my DM, please feel free to do that, and I'll get back with you. Again, we are here in the water park, and which is we had several PDF files over here with binoculars and taking pictures and stuff like that. So we have been over here several times. This morning we were asked to come back up here. Man, all this stuff over here, Joe. We have had to. Oh man. Okay, where we at here? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are still checking him out. Yeah. Yep, all day, every day. When we were asked to come up here this morning, they having an event, whereas you have seen multiple bands with little ones in it. They over there having a ball, and so you see the usual PDFs posted up under trees and all that. We a lot of them see me take off. They know who I am now. Sorry about that. So that right there, hey, that's what it's about. Letting them know they're not going to get comfortable over here. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know, so yeah, you seen the one yesterday on live came through, rode his window down talking trash, but what did he do, y'all? He kept it moving, didn't he? That's right. He kept it moving. I don't know. First of all, you know, the question is, you tracking a phone to my son, so make it make sense. That's first of all. You know, got to keep things, you know, legal. You got to keep it legal. So, you know, but we already know something wrong with them anyway. But no, it don't work like that. So, look here, chat. Do me a favor. Look here. There's a couple things that I need to be able to get done. If you can go to the bio or look for ways to assist, do that, please. Are you alive right now? I am. I sure understand that, but I'm live right now. And what I'm going to do is end this live. I got a little something going on with myself. I'm going to sit down right now for a minute. I'm going to come back on, but I need to sit down. I got to sit down just for a minute. I'll come back live here in a minute. You know, if you, like I say, it's not mandatory. If you want to go to the bio, please do. Send me messages, please do. But for more than one reason, I got to sit down at this point, and I'll come back live, okay? I'm sorry that I have to end it like this, but I'm coming back.